Welcome to the annual sheep parade here in Fort Saskatchewan, and it's part of the end of Sheep Week. This is pretty awesome.
Welcome to the City of Fort Saskatchewan and our annual Sheep Leading Parade. We're very thrilled to continue this program year after year and have it as a fabulous tourist attraction to get people out to our city and show what warmth, beauty and character our city does have.
Well, the City of Fort Saskatchewan in 1992 decided to try something different. We have the river valleys, and it was a little bit complicated for our maintenance crews to always go out and take the lawnmowers down the steep hills. So we decided, why not try a sheep pilot project? Well, that's 22 years ago, and it's continuing on. Of course, back in 1992, we had 455 sheep, and when you looked around, it was just a massive sheep everywhere. It was beautiful to see. Today, of course, we have between 55 and 60, because it's really become just a tourist attraction. During Sheep Week, we like to put a little bit of emphasis on the sheep. We have some staff that will actually dress up as sheep and go around and see staff and talk to the public. We also do a lot of social media, putting emphasis on the sheep. So we may, have some comedy with them. We may have, pictures of our sheep, pictures of our children out with the sheep. It's just really about saying, hey, we're not sheepish in Fort Saskatchewan, we love them. This is our opportunity to say goodbye to them after the season. But they are here on the 1875 historic precinct site for 4 months. We have a lot of people come from across the country just to stop in and feed them, talk to the shepherd, and just see what a beautiful city we have.
So these same ewes come out from the time they're 1 year old till about 10 years old. There's one in here, I think, that's over 10, but they start to get a little arthritic after that. I just get to come out here, and the sheep come in June, and they leave in September, early September. And we just come and mow some of the grass, but basically do tourism for the summer. So, they do mow the lawn, but that's not their primary function. The primary function is tourism. And there's usually, this year there's 65 sheep out here, and we have a few dogs to herd them, and kids enjoy interacting with the sheep, and that's the big thing they do is tourism. Throughout the summer, depending on how the grass is growing, they're from Thursday to Sunday, they're up in the area of the old fort, and they're grazing somewhere around there. Now, the grass didn't grow quite as good up here this year, so we've been grazing a little bit more down and meeting some of the people on the bike paths and the joggers, and so we've been roaming a little bit further afield to find our grass. Now they go home. There's lots of nice grass waiting for them at home, and these are all females, so they're all going to be bred, and they'll all have babies next spring. And then they'll wean the babies off, the babies will stay at home, and the moms will come out for their nice, much-needed rest and tourism again. Well, there was the cute time when they did their walk through town, which we just did today, and the laundromat door was open, and there was a few sheep walked into the laundromat. But to send the dog in there is kind of tough, because then the sheep feel quite panicked being that close to the dog. But no, the sheep just realized they were in the wrong spot, checked for anything to eat, and left. They can tell by the end of the summer when somebody comes from the farmer's market with vegetables in bags, or if somebody comes with buckets of crab apples, they can see them from quite a distance, and they start to recognize people's voices and who's been bringing crab apples, and when they hear the voices, they'll start bawling and running towards them. So they do get to learn quite a few people, and some of them, when they come at the beginning of the summer, are a little bit scared of children, and by the end of the summer, they're pretty good. Apples is probably favorites. Carrots and tree leaves are probably their next favorite. grass is their least favorite. That's the bulk of their nutrition is grass. But it's a little bit like us eating chocolate. We like chocolate, but we can't eat it all the time.
Don't lick the camera. Don't lick the camera. And that's my latest Yegventure. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share, comment, like, and subscribe for more.